Hello everybody, welcome back to Spirit Sports. I'm your host Evan, and today we're just reviewing the Red Wings Canadiens game from October 9th. So, we're just going to go over a few things. We're just going to go over team stats, goals, assists, how goalies played, look at a few special, look at two fun facts I think, and then just look at how this game affected the teams. So it'll be a relatively short video. But for team stats, the Red Wings led the Canadiens in shots, 31-17. The Red Wings led the Canadiens in hits, 34-25. The Red Wings led the Canadiens in faceoffs won, 23-17. The Red Wings had more power play opportunities than the Canadiens at 4-3. However, they had the same amount of power play goals, which means the Canadiens had a higher power play percentage at 33.3 to the Red Wings 25.0. Neither team had a shorthanded goal. The Canadiens had more penalties than the Red Wings at 4-3. The Canadiens had more blocked more shots than the Red Wings at 14-13. Red Wings had more takeaways at 4-3, but the Red Wings had more giveaways at 18-14. Now, on the player stats side, for the goals for the Red Wings, Dylan Larkin had 1. For the Canadiens, Zach Bolduc and Oliver Kapanen had their second goals of the season, both getting 1. And then Mike Matheson, Alexandre Carrier, and Juraj Slafkovsky all had their first goal of the season. Now, going on to assists, Patrick Kane and Moritz Seider both had their first of the year for the Red Wings, and then for the Canadiens, Brendan Gallagher and Nick Suzuki both had 2 assists on the night, Gallagher having his second and third assists, and Suzuki having his first and second. And Mike Matheson, Alex Newhook, Ian Demidov, Noah Dobson, Arbor Jakaj, and Cole Caulfield all had their first assists. Now, goaltending, for the Red Wings, John Gibson was at 8 of 13 with a .615 save percentage, only playing 37 minutes and 12 seconds. And then Cam Talbot in relief was 4 for 4 in saves, having a 1,000 save percentage in 22 minutes and 37 seconds. And then Jacob Dobbs of the Canadiens had a fantastic night, going 30 for 31 with a .968 save percentage, playing the full game. And then fun facts I had is there were no goals allowed in the third period, and there were 2 interference penalties in the game. I believe it was 1 for each team. Now, how does this affect the team? Well, the Red Wings dropped to 0-1-0. They are tied for 6th in the Atlantic Division, and their next game is home versus the Toronto Maple Leafs on Saturday, October 11th at 7 p.m., which is tomorrow as of recording. And then the Canadiens, they move up to 1-1 after their loss against the Maple Leafs. They own 5th place in the Atlantic Divisions, and their next game is in Chicago versus the Blackhawks on Saturday, October 11th at 7 p.m. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I know it's a short one. I hope you enjoy. Hashtag LGRW. Stay salty, blessed, and lit, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.